Hey friends, I'm here with a short video to talk about focus effects. Particularly this one will be about the sweeper. Is the sweeper worth getting for your level 65 plus maid? If you don't know, this here is the sweeper. It is a level 65 to 70 focus item for mages, you know, to give them better pets. So I'm going to try it out. I have here my mage pet. This one was summoned a little while ago without using the sweeper. So I just put it on this character and, you know, he's clocking in at level 66. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him out and I'm going to replace him with another pet because I'm level 67. So he was the level 66 Child of Wind. So let's put him away, or just kill him off, whatever. And now, you know, we have the sweeper. As you see, there it is in my sweet little hand. And it is exactly still level 66. It doesn't look like it did a lick of difference, so I don't know if it's worth having or not. It says your summoning spell is empowered by Minion of Eternity, right? So one would imagine, hey, you know, is it going to summon maybe one level higher than what it is? No, not at all. So I don't know if this is going to make it do maybe a little more damage or something else, but usually with a really good pet focus, you'll see at least a difference in the pet's level. With my higher level mage, like if you don't have any focus, they'll come in at maybe level 80 or 81. And then you add a good pet focus or a decent pet focus, and it might come in at 82, 83. You add a really good pet focus, and it might come in 84, 85. It might help it, give it a little bit more oomph. Maybe just give it an extra level. So this was a huge disappointment considering how long it took me to get this stupid broom, but you know, it's no big deal. It fits in your range slot. It does give you a mana regen of 3, so at least that's something. You know, you can probably find something else with mana regen and hit point regen, maybe even with better stats. I guess what you could do is, if there is a benefit to this, although maybe not visible, you can equip it, summon your pet, and then replace it with whatever, you know. There's also some earrings and stuff for pet focus that you can get, that you can buy off the merchant. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. It's right over here off of these guys. It's got to be the level 50 plus though. You don't have like lower level pet focus, at least not jewelry wise, and you would, you know, look up the summoner stuff, and there's intricate and elaborate. And if you look here, it says Summoner's Boon. It's usable by Mage, Beast, so Necromancer, Mage, Beast Lord, and you could get the one appropriate for your level, whatever. But yeah, Minion of Eternity I think is actually better than Minion of Darkness, but I'm not seeing anything better. So again, do what feels right for you. I just thought I would review this particular focus item. There's no visible benefit. The earrings I'm wearing, you know, they don't have any kind of pet focus. They're just compartmented palladium trio. So you know what? Let's try this one more time. Let's put this. I have too much crap. Let's kill off this pet, right? Who came in at 66. Let's summon one where I don't have the thing equipped at all, because who knows, maybe somehow that pet got boosted, and it's still 66. It's exactly the same. I would say there's got to be some kind of benefit, so if you can get yourself a sweeper, get one, but you're probably really fine without it. You know, if you stumble across one or somebody throws it at your head and you're like, hey, thanks for the sweeper. Otherwise, it doesn't. I'm not impressed. Just say it. Where does the sweeper drop, you might ask? It drops here in the Buried Sea zone, and it's this island right here. It looks like a big old foot with 3 toes, okay? It's at the bottom of the zone. If you look, just look for the island with it's like a foot with 3 toes. And you're near the top toe here, or between the top and middle toe. And you want to look for something named a Regrua Warcaller, and he spawns here, so he's not up right now, but I'll pull one of these guys so you could kind of get a closer look of what they look like. And so this is kind of funny. I forgot to summon my or unsuspend my minion, my mercenary, so I'm gonna have to take these guys out without a mercenary, which isn't a big problem because they're green to me, and you know, I'm an uber druid, so they're not really tough, but they are level 68. So it is a good idea to have your mercenary around. But yeah, they look like crab people. Crab people, crab people. And there's more over here. So there's 2 camps, and if you've got tracking, you can try to track him. Like I said, he would be right around here. I've got distance tracking on, and he should be in this top section right here, and he's nowhere to be found. So that just means he's not up right now. And usually what I do is I'll just stick to one of these camps here, and I'll keep clearing it out. I mean, go look over there, especially if you don't have tracking. I would say go look and check to see if he's up on that second camp. But if he's not, just camp him in one spot, because all these guys I'm pretty sure are placeholders for him, and as long as he's not up, he should spawn eventually at one of these locations. So just kill him until it drops, and that's how you get a sweeper. Like I said, I don't want to sit here for hours and hours and camp it just for this video on the sweeper, because the sweeper's not really a big deal. Maybe if it was a big deal and it was actually impressive and gave you noticeable results with focusing your pet and making your pet stronger, it might be worth taking more time on the video. But considering that I'm very, very disappointed, to say the least, that it didn't at least give the pet a single level up, then I just don't feel if it's worth that much, that much of a video. It disappointed me. I could have sworn that there was a time when it was better, where it gave more of a benefit of some kind, but it just doesn't. And maybe I just remember wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. And like I said, there's some here you can pull, and if you get lucky, the Regrua Warcaller will spawn, and he looks identical to these. He's just larger. He's just bigger, bulkier, fatter, whatever. And if you have yourself a merc, you can probably do this. If you have a good merc, like a journeyman merc, you can probably do this like 65 and actually get XP from them, because like I said, these guys are 68, but they're not super strong or anything. It even says that they're relatively weak, or they look relatively weak. Now the Warcaller does not look relatively weak. He is, well, he's he's a rare name, so he's like the badass version of these guys, which is still not super amazing or nothing. So yeah, if you want to get one of these yourself, you can come here. Again, it's Buried Sea. To get to the Buried Sea, you would go to the Barren Coast. You would hop on a boat and go to the Buried Sea. And then I would just suggest getting like Spirit of the Wolf and Levitate, or use your mount and just run across from where you stop at the docks to like Foot Island, or whatever you want to call this. I make up names for stuff because this looks like a big dumb foot with 3 toes. So I guess it's called Red Feather Island is the actual name, but I call it Foot Island because, like I said, it looks like a damn foot. I hope this video helps somebody, especially if you want to get yourself a sweeper. Now you know where it spawns and how to get one. You're aware that it does not actually give you a level up on your pet. Who knows, maybe at a higher level it might do more for my pet, but this mage here is level 67. So at this level, they're not doing a whole lot for the pet, okay? Like I said, without it, they get summoned in at level 66. With it, they get summoned at level 66. But I'm not sure. There might be something going on under the hood. Maybe their attack rating is better. Maybe their damage or DPS output or mitigation might be a little bit better. Just because you don't actually see a physical difference like in the size of the pet or their level doesn't necessarily mean it did absolutely nothing. So maybe it did, and maybe it will make some difference. But I'm just wanted to say that you could probably get by without it. But if you do want it, I've given you the information you need to get yourself one. So I hope this video helps somebody. If it does, give the video a thumbs up. If it doesn't and you hate the video, you can give it a thumbs down. Whether you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I invite you to leave a comment. Let me know what I did right and or wrong in the video. What you would do to make the video better. If you like what I do here and you would like to support me and support the channel, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Or you can join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join our private Discord server. Our private Discord server is often used to live chat when I'm live streaming when you're on our team. If you're interested in joining our guild, you can hit us up in game. Or, like I said, if you join as a member and you join the Discord, you can ask for a guild invite in the Discord. Another way that you can support the channel is leaving a super thanks. A super thanks is like a little donation that says, hey, thanks for the video. This was helpful or informative. And I, of course, will always appreciate it. It helps support me and support the channel. If YouTube memberships or super thanks aren't your thing, you can look at the links below and find a link to the Patreon. Patreon patrons get similar perks, like a link to join the Discord, and it also really helps to support me and support the channel. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members, Patreon patrons, and anybody who has recently left a super thanks or a super chat. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. What?